Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Monday, July 30th, 2018. Want to run through some headlines from today and this weekend that were reported by the numbers, as they always are. This morning, one of the top stories was that Russia dumped 84% of its U.S. debt. And if you saw the video I recently did on Trump and Putin's meeting, Putin met 84 days before his birthday later this year, and Trump met 33 days after his birthday earlier this year. And in Gematria, Masonry equals 33 and 84. And Russia and the United States of America are nations that are under Masonic control, as is the majority of the nations of this world. If you have a red, white, and blue flag, you are definitely a Masonic nation. Also, with regards to them dumping 84% of their U.S. debt, remember, United States of America equals 84. So does Zionism. And of course, both of the United States and Russia are Zionist nations. That's why the first thing that Putin and Trump talked about the day they did meet was the defense of Israel. Here you have Russia and the U.S. meeting, and the first thing they talk about is Israel? It's not a surprise, really. Again, this code of letters and numbers and numerology and dates on the calendar, this is a Jewish thing overwhelmingly, and because it's a Jewish thing, it's become part of Masonry because Masonry is based in the Old Testament, the Jewish portion of the Bible. So learn the code of letters and numbers, and all this stuff becomes so easy to see through. 84%. United States of America, 84. And this comes just days after I showed why Trump and Putin met the day they did. All ritual. And again, the rituals are so repetitive. It's the same numbers over and over. Putin also dumps this debt on July 30th, the 211th day of the year. 211, the 47th prime, the Freemason logo. The 47 degrees up here. Masonic and Jewish Gematria. Let me just pull up the calendar, not the calendar, the calculator, just in case you're new here. Masonry, 3384. United States of America, 84. Zionism, 84. You see? Also, let's see here. We need to pull up the Jewish cipher so you can see this. Mason, 211 in Jewish Gematria. This news, the 211th day of the year. Don't forget Donald Trump, the apprentice, the face of the nation. The apprentice, 211. Trump, 47. 211, the 47th prime. President, 47. White House, 47. Government, 47. Authority, 47. The letters DC, 47. Freemasonry, from Russia to the United States. And look at who's in charge of the money supply. A Zionist. Also in the news, John Lewis, who they call a civil rights icon, which is just BS. This guy's nothing but a puppet on strings. Every inch of his life has been by the numbers, including this fake story of him being hospitalized. Here's how easy it is to see through knowing the code. From his birthday, February 21st, which is the day Malcolm X was assassinated in history in 1965, from his birthday to the date he was hospitalized, July 28th, 157 days later. Why does that matter? 157 is the 37th prime number. Hospital 37. See how it goes? It was a date with a life lesson number of 46. Hospital also has Gematria 46. And notice what else John Lewis equals. 47. In his case, he's a Democrat, which equals 47. But it wouldn't really matter if he was a Republican either, because Republican 47. Your entire government controlled by this code. Politicians are puppets when they're in the news. It's because their number's up. How about 3 dead, 7 injured in New Orleans? That was the same day he was in the hospital. You see? What's shooting equal? 37. 107 as well. That's the 28th prime number. This shooting came on the 28th of July, and then manhunt ensued. Manhunt 28. You know, you learn the date, you learn how to extract the numerology, you learn the gematria, you see how everything is reported by the numbers. Here we are, July 30th, LeBron weighing his opinion on what Trump's doing by dividing through sports. Why are we hearing from LeBron on July 30th from his new home in Los Angeles? Well, Los Angeles equals 37. What's 7 plus 30? 37. News by the numbers. Here's another headline from CNN today, July 30th. The 37 strangest lines in Giuliani's interview. And they report this to you on July 30th, 30 plus 7. Every single day, they put it in your face. This is their spiritual belief system, Kabbalah. And there's a dark half to Kabbalah, about hurting people, about controlling people. This is how they do it. By the way, anytime Google puts out a doodle, it's of someone who was murdered by the code. And in this case, they just had up this Google doodle for Maria Hernandez, who was born July 29th. She ended up dying 163 days after her birthday. That's the 38th prime number. Death 38, murder 38, killing 38. Look up that song, look up that movie poster, Murder by Numbers. In the title, they changed the E to a 3 and the B to an 8. 38, number of death. Another Google doodle just before her, the day before, or 2 days before, July 27th, Russian chess player. And look at how she went out. Born July 27th, dead March 4th. So that means she died 220 days after her birthday. Look at her name in Gematria. Lyudmila Rudenko, 220. And they did this tribute to her on what would have been her 114th birthday. That makes me think about how the 114th World Series is coming. Some people consider baseball a form of athletic chess. And what's really interesting is from the day of this doodle to the day of the start of the upcoming 114th World Series, October 23rd, is 88 days later. Her name, Rudenko, has the gematria of 88. And how many spaces are there on the chessboard? Is it 8 times 8? 64? It is. Chess also has gematria of 18, like baseball. Chess also has gematria of 81, like ritual. But, anytime you decode these Google Doodles, you'll see these people dying by the code. You want to be in the world of celebrity. You want to be in the history books. You want to be remembered by the people who are in control of this world. They're going to claim your life. This is how they do it. So, been busy the last few days. Had bad news in my own family. My dad collapsed. He had a heart attack. He's doing better right now, but that's why I wasn't able to do any videos this weekend. So, another thing I want you to check out, I can't talk about because it's, it's the one major taboo topic. Google strikes for everything on this. But I just want you to see this additional research I did on the shooting in Florida at the high school on Valentine's Day. I'm going to link this post down below. Pretty interesting stuff. We already had a lot on that one. My book has a whole lot on that one. But like I say, there's always more. And I found something more that is just super interesting. And if you're out there, David Hogg, please call into my radio show Wednesday night. I'd love to have you on, David Hogg said he's going to outlive all of his critics. I'd like to ask about that comment, plus everything else. All right, Truth Seeker. Until next time.